Welcome back to Apex Sci-Fi. Law is built on precedent. We make rules based on things that have happened before. We have laws against speeding because people speed. We have laws against theft because people steal. But the Galactic Federation operates on a different assumption. Their laws are based on the idea that all sentient beings possess rational self-interest. The aliens assume that no one would voluntarily drink toxic waste. They assume no one would try to high-five a burning star. They assume that if a door says, "Danger, vacuum," people will not open it just to see if it makes a cool sound. For 10,000 years this legal system worked perfectly. And then they met Randy. Randy is from Jacksonville. He was abducted by accident. And within 48 hours he committed acts of stupidity so profound, so reckless, and so creatively dangerous that he paralyzed the entire galactic legal system. The aliens couldn't put him in jail because technically he hadn't broken any laws. Because no one had ever thought to write a law forbidding someone from trying to surf on a meteorite. Today's story is about the trial of the millennium. It is the story of how the High Council had to invent the concept of reckless endangerment, specifically for one human. This is the story of the Randy Protocols. If you have ever ignored a do not touch sign because it looked shiny, smash that like button. You are the reason we have warning labels. And if you want to see an alien judge have an existential crisis because a human tried to deep fry a battery, subscribe and ring the bell. Order in the court. The Grand Arbiter Xyloth slammed his gavel, a sonic hammer, onto the podium. Order. Xyloth boomed. We are here to judge the earthling known as Randy. Randy sat in the defendant's chair. He was wearing cargo shorts, a tank top that said Beer Hunter, and flip-flops. He was eating a bag of alien pretzels he had found in the evidence locker. Sup, Judge? Randy nodded. Human, Xyloth read from a holographic scroll. You are accused of utter madness. Let us review Incident Alpha. A hologram appeared. It showed the ship's main airlock. The video shows you approaching the airlock, Xyloth noted. The sign clearly says, "Do not open instant death." Yet you opened it. Yeah, Randy shrugged. I wanted to feel the breeze. It was stuffy in there. There is no breeze in space. Xyloth shouted. It is a vacuum. You nearly decompressed the entire deck. Why? I just wanted to see what would happen, Randy said. Science, bro. Science, Xyloth repeated, rubbing his temples. We looked for a law to charge you with. But we do not have a law against opening the door to death. Because we assumed biological life forms wanted to live. We cannot charge you with attempted suicide because you were laughing the whole time. I held my breath, Randy pointed out. I'm a good swimmer. Incident Beta, Xyloth continued, shaking his head. The sentry bot. The hologram changed. It showed a terrifying, 8-foot-tall war robot armed with lasers. Randy was standing in front of it. Randy was boxing it. You punched a Class 5 war droid, Xyloth stated. He looked at me funny, Randy defended. It has no face. It cannot look at you funny. You punched it, broke your hand, and then you tried to bite it? I was asserting dominance, Randy explained. It's a primitive thing. You wouldn't get it. It is made of titanium. Xyloth screamed. You chipped your teeth. We have no law against biting military hardware, because it is impossible. Why are you like this? The Arbiter looked at the alien jury. The jurors were confused. Grand Arbiter, the defense attorney, a telepathic squid, spoke up. My client pleads the vibe. He claims he was simply vibing. Under galactic law, if there is no malicious intent, he must be released. He flooded the engine room with foam, the prosecutor argued. He thought the fire suppression system was a foam party. But did he intend to sabotage the ship? The defense asked. No. He intended to dance. That makes it worse. Xyloth slammed the gavel again. We are at an impasse, Xyloth announced. The human Randy has destroyed the drone bay, contaminated the food supply by trying to ferment the algae, and traumatized the crew by wearing those short pants. However, technically he has violated no specific statutes. Randy grinned. Does that mean I can go? I want to try to ride the escape pod like a bobsled. No. Xyloth roared. It means we must rewrite the law. The Grand Arbiter turned to the scribe. Write this down. Effective immediately, the Randy Act is in effect. The scribe typed furiously. Rule 1, Xyloth dictated. If a sign says danger, it is a command, not a dare. Rule 2, do not consume any liquid that glows in the dark. Rule 3, no organic being shall attempt to mate with, fight, or eat the navigational equipment. Rule 4, YOO, is not a valid legal defense. Randy raised his hand. Objection. Overruled. Xyloth shouted. And Rule 5, no humans are allowed within 50 feet of anything flammable, sharp, or expensive. Xyloth looked at Randy. We are not putting you in prison, Randy. Prison requires guards, and I do not trust you not to corrupt them with your high fives. We are sentencing you to the only place that can contain you. Earth? Randy asked. No. A penal colony on the edge of the galaxy. It is a soft, padded room with nothing in it but a ball of yarn. Cool, Randy said. I can make a slingshot out of the yarn. Xyloth put his head in his hands and wept. Get him out of here. As Randy was dragged away, he turned to the crowd. I regret nothing. Randy shouted. The foam party was legendary. You guys are just boring. The doors closed. The Grand Arbiter looked at the thick book of new laws. We have conquered 1,000 worlds, Xyloth whispered. We have defeated star gods. And yet, we were almost defeated by a man in flip-flops. Sir, the scribe asked. What do we do about the other humans? Quarantine the planet, Xyloth ordered. Put a warning beacon around their solar system. Caution, contains Florida men. Do not stop. Do not scan. Just run. This has been Apex Sci-Fi. Civilization relies on rules. Florida man relies on pure chaos. If you have ever done something so dumb they had to make a new rule just for you, hit that like button. Comment below. What is a rule at your school or workplace that exists solely because of you? Subscribe. And please do not bite the robots. Court adjourned.